Hello, my name is Omar Abasad. It's Wednesday, February 27, 2019 at 6:50 p.m. in Toronto. So I posted a bunch of tweets. I was out for about 5 hours today running an errand in a blizzard. And I was updated all the way there and all the way back about STIP picking me up. And there's another warrant. There's 3 warrants on the file. The names Izan, Pad, Badrin, Gokaran, Sylvan, Jay. All these are people who had accounts, informants who had accounts reporting to the cops about me and lying, out and out lying, and who harassed me relentlessly. And these people are triggers. So the names are being called with comments like they raped me, they looked at me at night, they lived with me, they surveilled me, and so on. So these things are meant to trigger me, terrorize me. So the comments are made by a lot of black people. Um, there was a Sikh guy too, and some Muslims as well. So this is terrorization, out and out terrorization. As I was coming home, I heard the comment, she's going to have to be charged again. So, as I said before, the tagging and the experimentation, or one of the experiment that's being run, is the alert system. So when it's red alerted, when people call in a red alert, the power that I'm tracked with, which is this, is turned up. And as you can tell, the alert, the power is turned up. And I'm being full body scanned. And I was scanned all the way home in the bus. And as I walk, the satellite tracking system sometimes loses the tracking if I'm underground in the subway. Until it relocates me, then the pulsing stops. So when I'm relocated, because it went global, so it's satellite-based tracking, the scan starts and the power goes out if it's red alerted. So I heard that on the agenda of the community, since the community targeting program involves the community who are going to talk about it, because they think I'm a prostitute and I deserve all of this because my entire family took part and my family thinks I'm a prostitute when really I'm not. They're just taking part in the program because they're going along with the cops' agenda because the cops are spreading the rumors that they have enough evidence to charge me, but obviously that will not stand up in court because it's not the truth. You can have evidence to charge anybody. And if you know that it's not going to stand up in court, then why charge them? So um, if the idea is just to have enough to put a charge in, then so be it. But that's targeting. If you know it's not going to stand up in court and you put it through anyways. So I was never a prostitute, which is why I'm not scared to speak out this way. So anyway, so here is the tagging, and I'm going to take my blood pressure. And I'm calling these people's names so openly because I'm just going to take my blood pressure here because by now it's a fact that I am being targeted, I am being tracked, I am being accessed at home at night. These people are looking at me with a link and a password. It's been going on openly and publicly for at least since 2012, since I started working with Badr Nizar, and who had harassed me in the workplace. So there was a court case about that. So this is a fact. But after working for that company, the flag was continued, and so every company I went in, I was surveilled illegally because there was no disclosure. So reports about me were put out there in the workplace. It was released, leaked. I'm not quite sure. So the information was in the workplace, all based on lies, because one of the lies is I used to be a prostitute, which I'm not, never have been. So I was harassed as a prostitute, uh, and this has aired out. Let's see if I have this thing on right. So let me do that again. Yeah, so as I was saying, I was harassed as a prostitute in the workplaces and solicited. Solicited because the trafficking aspect of this is the traffickers from this building is selling to people in the workplace with a link and a password to access me under the cover of surveilling me. So the surveillance is going beyond the day and into the night under this cover because I'm a target and it's all fixed and these illegal activity can take place and it's going to be covered up. It's all fixed. So the traffickers are taking advantage of the targeting program and looking at people inside their home targets and gerbling them. So around this unit, there is technology that is accessing me as I'm demonstrating right here. This technology could be used, this type of technology and other types like acoustic technology, sonic technology, ultrasounds, ultrasonic technology, haptic technology could be used to rape. These radiation signals are coming into the spot in the body. It can also come between the legs and simulate rape if it's pulsed. That in and out motion of the sex act could be simulated with remote technologies. So this is what I believe is happening with these clients, quote unquote, that is buying the link and the password. So I'm in pain. 153 over 94, 94 heart rate. I'm in pain. So I heard the comment that I'm going to have to be charged again. So this is a direct result of not being able to mentally commit me to get me to stop talking as I am, because I am a whistleblower at this point, a serious one, because I'm providing real hard evidence of being illegally tracked, tortured, based on suspicions, just suspicions, and targeting. Somebody's targeting me because I'm whistleblowing. I'm asking questions about things I'm seeing that's happening. I'm being gang stalked. I tell the police I'm gang stalked. They tell me I'm mentally ill. So there's a cover-up going on, and I'm exposing the cover-up. I'm exposing the trafficking. I'm exposing the targeting. I'm exposing the misogynistic attitude of the cops. I'm exposing the sex slave operation, and the rings, all of the rings that are integrated in this network to buy and sell women remotely and to trade them up and down, trade their value up and trade their value down, much like a stock market or a horse race, buying and selling and trading and betting on them, who's going to win and who's going to lose. And winning in this really horrific game of torture, rape and kill, is who's going to be raped and killed and disposed of first. Which team is going to win in doing that? So I'm going to take my blood pressure one more time. Now, if the cops think that they have enough information to charge me whatever crime that they think I committed, and I know I am being entrapped, because the cops are entrapping me, then go ahead and charge me. Because this would be an attempted murder. Really, what they're trying to do is get rid of me and to stop me from talking. Charging me and putting me through the stress is going to kill me, basically. Because as I'm demonstrating here, my heart is being affected by the stress and by the tracking, the radiation used to track. So if you're going to put a charge in and you know it's not going to hold up in court because it's all entrapment, from the flag onwards, once you flag me, anything after that is entrapment. It's not going to stand up in court. So if you put a charge in knowing that it's not going to stand up in court, that's targeting. That's collusion, that's conspiracy to murder, basically, using stress as a weapon and using remote technology also. (156 over 121, and the heart rate is 84. So the power is very high, and I'm going to demonstrate to you how the pressure increases the longer you're pulsed, and the level of the power. See how high that reading is? I'm actually getting acid reflux right here. This burning sensation right here just now. So I'm going to take my temperature, and I'll show you. Well, actually, I just came out from the cold, so 36.6. So my body is not going to be very hot. 37.2. 36.6. 37.3. 37.2. So I kept hearing it's absolute. It's absolute, it's absolute, it's absolute. It's absolute nothing. Nothing can be absolute until there is due processing and there's a trial where the person represents themselves, him or herself. There is nothing absolute in a one-sided diagnosis of mental illness. If somebody were to present information to a magistrate saying, oh, we can't get in touch with Oma, and I think she's mentally ill, and here is the backup, sworn affidavits, and they don't tell the person, and the person is not given the right to defend her mental health capacity, then that's not a diagnosis. That's a deliberate intent to hide the fact that it was done, that this declaration was done without the person knowing. Non-disclosure is a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy, out and out conspiracy. Especially since I'm working as an accountant, especially as I'm taking university courses, especially since I am asking the questions, especially since I'm demonstrating, as I am right now, on the YouTube, contrary to what's being reported about me, that I have very good problem-solving skills, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with me. What's being recorded inside my home, that sounds like anger, is really venting, and it's really therapy for me, because I am being harassed and tortured. So the emotions that's generated from being tortured needs to be vented, or else you're going to get even more sick and even higher blood pressure readings. So this is therapy for me. So if people are recording this, then it's entrapment to make me look like I'm mentally ill. So see how high those readings, and I just got a heart palpitation. So just out of curiosity with that heart palpitation, let's see what the blood pressure is. full body scan, right down to my feet. That's the calves. That's the foot. So my entire body is being scanned. So, okay, so I'm just gonna have to shut this down. Run out of time.